You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, I'm pretty sure the left is very, very furious about one particular thing President Trump actually said during his RNC speech, where he officially became the GOP nominee for president. Now, President Trump is also the front runner. And I believe after the failed assassination attempt, man, it's possible, man, we could actually have a 1984 Reagan landslide. Now, you still got to go out there and actually vote, but the stars are really starting to align for President Trump. The Republicans, for the first time in a very, very long time, seem to be unified. Now, one thing that President Trump has been speaking on, the last few years or so, I remember he actually took a shot at LeBron James. When was this? About a year before last, doing a speech. He asked LeBron James, have you ever thought about going woman and actually playing women's basketball? I remember actually doing a video on that. The crowd actually started laughing. Now, we know that LeBron James is no fan of President Trump whatsoever. However, during the RNC speech, President Trump brought up transgenders, mainly men identifying as women, invading women's sports. Now, guys, I truly do believe that even Democrats don't want males in female sports. If you were to actually poll Democrats, I'm willing to bet the vast majority of them would not want males in female sports. It's just not fair. You can't deny what your own eyes see. Now, we talked about the mediocre male athlete, now known as Leah Thomas, born Will Thomas. He was ranked something like in the 400s, 470 in NCAA swimming. Decide, you know what, I want to become a woman and compete against women. What happened? Ranked number one and became an NCAA champion. Now, I do believe that that NCAA championship should be stripped and actually given to the actual female who won. Now, guys, let's get into what President Trump said. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals for just $5 per month. Check the link in the description box. Here we go, guys. Right here on Fox Sports, it says, Donald Trump takes clear stance on transgender athlete participation in women's sports in RNC speech. Now, the left didn't like his speech, but when it comes to this transgender thing, guess what? Donald Trump does not have to hold back because the vast majority of Americans, man, are on board with eliminating males from female competition. Just that simple, man. He does not need to hold back whatsoever. You even got transgenders that actually know, hey, this isn't fair, man. I mean, a 250-pound guy, participating on a female sports team with a little female, just not right. But it says here, former President Donald Trump formally accepted the GOP presidential nomination on Thursday night, the final night of the 2024 Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. During his more than 90-minute speech, Trump addressed several policy issues, including a hot-button topic for many Americans. Quote, "We will not have men playing in women's sports. That will end immediately," Trump said, drawing a loud round of applause from the crowd. Now, when he actually says that, man, this is pretty much already in the works anyway. Now, I believe, and I could be wrong about this, it's really more the states implementing rules and laws in place that say, hey, if you're a male, you can't participate in female sports. Now, when it comes to professional sports, we have seen World Aquatics and other governing bodies that have banned transgenders, like males participating as females, from competing against females. It's just not going to happen, man. It's starting to decline. Now, I don't know where this actually really started, to tell you the truth. It just kind of came out of nowhere, and the left, man, just embraced it. And it got really, really out of control to where females were actually losing to males. They were actually having their records broken by these males. But hey, the Democrats, so say, are the party of women, right? When truly, guys, they don't believe in women's rights. Because if they did, they would actually be trying to protect women's sports. Riley Gaines has been out there for several years now. She's been attacked by the left for trying to keep males out of female sports. Kind of amazing, guys, how that actually works, right? But President Trump is not wrong in saying this. He's not. But I'm not necessarily sure if there's any federal laws that could actually be implemented. I mean, I believe that it actually could. I'm wrong about that. I'm wrong about that. Because there was actually a bill in Congress and the House run by the GOP. No Democrat voted to protect women. None. Now, of course, it didn't pass the Senate at all. And of course, Beijing Biden wasn't going to sign it. But however, if Donald Trump actually gets into the White House and the Republicans keep the House and actually win the Senate, then yeah, women and women's sports could be protected on a federal level. Yeah, it just dawned on me. Now, places like California, man, probably a lost cause. They're going to have their own thing. And I mean, California is just so extreme, man. So extreme, so ridiculous, man. You know, Gavin Newsom just signed a law that students in schools, they can actually go by different pronouns in schools. So if you have a male, he can actually identify as a female in school. And guess what? School is not going to let the parents know about what's going on. Yeah, that is extreme leftism right there, man. Completely crazy. But I hope that we see an end to the destruction of women's sports. Because you got people out there like CC Telfer, man, did a video a few weeks back, man, making a massive threat to women. Say, hey, I'm coming for those records. CC Telfer is a man. A man. And still wants to smash records that were meant for women. These people, man, are out of their minds. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.